Maybe we can have a contest, but this isn't live, so there's no contest on this show like that.
What kind of contest?
Well, I told you I want to do the fictitious statistics thing, right? But I was saying we're gonna have a contest because we don't go live. We really can't do a contest after, so we're not gonna have a contest.
What kind of contest?
See what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. There's no contest.
Oh.
There's no contest, is what I'm saying. So we're gonna have a contest after, but we're not live, so we really can't do a contest. So we're actually not gonna have a contest after.
Okay.
So there's no contest. And maybe I couldn't think of a contest while I was saying it, so I just had to bring it around 360.
This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, with the beats and smash upon our enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, up MCs, free to beef and beat up all enemy MCs. This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, with the beats and smash upon our enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, up MCs, free to beef and beat up all enemy MCs. We so stacked with a whole pack of dope raps, pull back and let it go crack upside your head. Already told you back the fuck up before you get hit with it full blast, cause we know that you can't take no more of that shit. That's it, it's over, no take it back. Shit savage, the way we let it go when we attack, bitch. Lashing out at anyone trying to come at us. We live for that shit. That's the type of action that happens to a side of hostile reaction. From the GBC, you know you fucked up when we laughing while we sizing up these bitches for the slaughter. Right through like a marauder, hunting you down with the cause stronger now. More than when you was at your best. Rest now, cause you know that we just getting started. Blessed with the realest vibe, always ride or die. Hip hop will always live long as the GBC's alive. This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, with the beats and smash upon our enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, up MCs, free to beef and beat up all enemy MCs. This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, with the beats and smash upon our enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, up MCs, free to beef and beat up all enemy MCs.
Andy's back.
Hello.
What up, Boot TV? Paulie P.
How's everybody doing?
He's back.
I missed you guys so much.
That's right. That's right. Of course.
Hat. It's like I was living without my hat.
In your hat?
For a weekend.
For a weekend. Just one weekend.
A week.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Boot TV.
Boot TV, welcome back.
It feels so good to be back.
It really does.
In this place, I feel so comfortable and home.
Like home.
My house, my house.
We got a guest tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paulie P's doing
a friend of mine, Laurel Grasso.
Yeah. Been a good fan of the Boot
Look
TV
her up
program.
On Instagram. She's always been watching our episodes since one, and I've hung out a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really cool person.
Yeah, absolutely. Always commenting.
Very artistic.
You know what I mean?
Motivates me to do more art because the shit she does is crazy.
Shit she does is crazy. We're gonna show you some of that shit.
Crazy.
You know. But before we get into that, it's funny. They're doing this thing, so you might know if you pay any attention to Florida. Like they got some fucked up shit that happens in Florida all the time, right?
That's why they do like this day in Florida. You look it up. Yeah. It's kind of like a game. Just pick a random day.
Yeah, any day. There's always some crazy
shit. They do like your born on days, like a big game.
But you know, in celebration of that, they're having the Florida Man Games, and it's kind of like a funny, comical spin on all the crazy shit that you hear coming out of Florida.
What did it say there? Like that the whole interest in Florida came when somebody tried to pay for like their order of McDonald's like weed.
Yeah, that's just one. Yeah, that's just the type of shit these Floridians do. You know what I mean? I mean, who's gonna? I mean, I don't know. I might take the bag of weed.
I'm in Florida
for a fucking McDouble. You know what I'm saying?
Depends upon the weed. I could smell it before you tried to trade me.
That's true. That's true. But this event, if you will call it, will have things like the Bear Belly Wrestling event. So expect a bunch of fat dudes probably wrestling in a pool of beer.
No, another one was like evading police obstacle course. We have to like jump over a fence and hop through yards, and there's gonna be somebody chasing them if they get caught. And
they're gonna be chased by real police.
Real police, but there's gonna be like money being blown around, so they can collect money while they're doing it, which is kind of like the.
That's the what do they call that? The Category 5 money grab. So the little spin on the fact that
the hurricanes?
Motherfucking hurricanes all the time.
Oh, so you gotta go. I thought those two were the two same events. That's pretty cool. So you actually gotta rock. I mean, I guess you take it down pretty high because I think if that's the event and they're real cops, they're gonna want to prove a point.
Yeah, I bet you some people get body slammed. I mean, you know, people are gonna fuck with those cops chasing.
Well, now that we know that they're gonna do it,
Yeah.
Right? We got to keep up to it and like put it on our calendar so we can watch it.
Yeah.
And I'll report back to you. Maybe I'll get some bootleg video that we won't show you on this. Just put up a couple reels of it.
Yeah, maybe.
And just so you guys can see what's happening. If he lets me, he doesn't let me do stuff like that all the time.
Oh, copyright infringement. No, but it's gonna be funny. They got a couple of the old school American gladiators to be the referees.
Oh, laser, like laser.
I don't know which one.
Glacier.
Turbo.
Right.
So that's I bet you that's entertaining as fuck. I guess it's $45 for the tickets, and it's having in St. Augustine, Florida.
So if you want to go down, wait, when's the dates?
I don't know what the dates are. They didn't have.
Can we go down there? Do you think the producers will let us go down there and just check it out?
I mean,
Like
I'm
pay for
sure.
the hotels and
Sure, if we
shit?
pay the $45, they'd let
Then
us
there's
go.
hotels. I'll drive down there if I have to. We'll see what's up.
No,
We'll get down there.
no,
Review coming from Paul AP.
Wait, see, here's the thing.
I'll try and follow it.
We could get on the ground level, but I feel like the first event of something like this never goes well.
Yeah, and then I end up being like in a viral video down there, like doing some dumb shit. Somebody spikes my drink with flocker or something. You guys see me like
Yeah.
walking down the street like.
Paulie gets spiked with that zombie drug, and also
They do like the Monster Mash. Like that's what like one of the games they do like they spike everybody's drink and walk a flocker shit, and then they fucking have them do the Monster Mash. Whoever gets down and gets back up 4 times wins.
Yeah.
So you have to hit the ground once, get back up, hit the ground 4 times, and get back up, and then you win.
Yeah.
On the Waka Flocka Shuffle.
Yeah, right. You know how those people be wilding out. They're like, I won that shit.
And they're like, help me down.
Is this how you do the monster match?
We do the mash.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
that was I don't only know from videos. I've never really seen anybody do that, but
No.
I guess you can only believe what you see with your own eyes.
Yeah,
Like, those videos are edited. Come on now.
they are edited, but I mean, Florida's just a fucked up place.
That's what he thinks. I don't know. I don't know this.
I think a lot of people know.
I like checking it out, like what's going on in Florida and the state, because it's fun.
Oh, it's
They
hilarious.
just change the year around. You get something funnier.
Yeah. I believe that might be where they found that fucking big ass python too. They thought it was an alligator.
Oh yeah, like I thought I seen like 1,600 pounds or like something like that,
Yeah, it's
and
like
that's a lot.
17
That's a lot of
feet long.
snake.
It's
That's a lot of
17
snake.
That shit is crazy.
That's taking cattle down.
You know,
He's a cattle rustler. He's a cowboy.
Here's
snake.
what I gotta say, right?
Yeah.
Like people always like, oh, the warm weather is so great, blah blah. But up here it might be
miserable
cold.
shit.
You know, up in New England it might be
Humid
cold,
ass miserable
but we
shit.
don't have these crazy animals. Like
What
some
about
of the
fucking
spiders.
and shit.
Yeah,
Dude? That's
fuck
oh my god. I wasn't
that.
even thinking about that till you said it, man.
Yeah, and it's
I
kind of
jump
like.
up, I think there's a spider on my back or something. dude.
Well, they're just crazy, and it, like kind of like the people that choose to live in Australia. I mean, dude, everything in Australia is trying to kill you.
I actually heard a funny story out of Australia.
Oh yeah?
That some lady's getting convicted for killing her ex-husband's mother, father, and aunt, poisoning them with mushrooms. With mushrooms, dude. I was like, shit. And what? Somebody survived too. It was like an attempted murder on one person. How do you even fucking live with yourself after that?
They didn't have enough.
Yeah, right. They didn't feed him enough. They realized that the food tasted like shit, and they weren't gonna just eat it to please the person.
I mean, I don't understand why you'd poison people.
Yeah.
It's just like, just leave. You know what I mean? Nowadays, just leave.
Just leave.
But you know what? I think it's that time, Paulie P.
Oh, yeah, what were we talking about now? Well, us versus them, son?
Us versus them.
Huh?
It's back.
Gotta get
We
up,
got
get
two of
up,
us again.
Us versus them.
And as usual, you know, you'll find the link.
Comment,
to the
like, and
beat.
subscribe.
That too. Click that description. Click that link. Check out that artist page. Check out the beat. Show it some love.
Just say, yo, this was a sick ass beat.
Yeah. And
Check out
then
what Boo TV did.
make
on
sure
it.
you hit that subscribe shit
That
too.
silly looking fucker with the zigzag hat on.
That silly motherfucker Paulie P.
That silly looking ass.
But
fuck.
you know, as always, we'll be back at you. Us versus them.
Right?
Let's go. Yeah.
Huh.
What up, P?
How you doing, dude?
You
How you
know,
living? BBT, Brian Blazes Trees.
that's what we
Ain't
do.
nothing but a gabble thing. Ain't nothing but a gabble thing.
Just another one of those us versus thems.
King Nick,
Let's go.
And we off to a great start. Everybody says you're Paul B, but hip hop from the start.
Yeah.
But never giving up on things, don't die, hitting my target every time because I always know where they got it. Cause I don't reach the shit that I don't really fucking want.
No.
I don't take the time, I don't sit back to fucking flow and shit. Everything I got from all the work that we putting in, I ain't stopping. That's why Paul P's getting fucking top, kid.
Yeah. GBC, we get started.
Versus them.
Put our whole heart in. Daily departed.
This is so
You can
shit.
see that we spark shit. We don't come in the game to start shit, but we do this every time cause we smart with the words that we using. We choosing to run through this every time cause we do this. Call them truists. That's right, we abuse it with music.
Everything I see is like bigger than it actually be because I can dream and thinking everything that I want it to be, which means I know how to get things from here to there. But I'm cleverly because I ain't fucking ever scared.
Nah.
I just keep on going and where I'm going, I fucking know it. I know how to show it. And now what you really need to be fucking taking and going shit.
Yeah.
I'll never stop before I get started. I already started everything. I fucking begun starting, kid. And I never stop, which means this shit ain't over. I ain't failed. It's still gonna be going on. And that's how I fucking nail it. I'm like fucking sailing ships across the fucking sea. Cause everything I wanna see, best believe I'm gonna see it.
From here to there, from there to here, everywhere. We do the shit, never scared. Whenever we appear, you can see we get up on a rail and make these motherfuckers stop feeling these feelings. From the real shit, we just really get up on the beat and rip. This is it, that's over, that's what it is. GBC never finished with this game, dog. We just gotta live through.
We never finished in, we're always throwing in, we're throwing fits, and the things that I say is a fucking gift that I'm giving to those who actually listen, and they think take the time to fucking get the shit to them fucking listen. It's like a fucking map, it's already written and drawn, cause I've been there. I never lead you on a mission that ain't got somewhere to be, and it's fucking clear, kid. It's like how I'm fucking living, and I'm in your fucking area. It's like a gift kit, everywhere I am is fucking home. That's a given, man. That's why Poet Peace so cool is hanging here, hanging there. Poet Peace cool is hanging anywhere, I'm hanging.
Anywhere, man.
Anywhere I am is where I call my home.
Where my home is,
Cause that's where I be
that's where we
smoking
go.
all my bones, son.
Get a booth
Us versus them.
on the
Look them up.
microphone.
Stressed out. King Batty C.
Peace.
With so much rhythm to speak, why stab beats when I can grab beats and have beats? So much innocence, no one of the strong prey in the weak. With so much time when I speak, I rip on enemies. Make the strong see what it's like to be weak. The weak, they can always ride with me. No need to be tough to hold your head high, homie. Just stick your guns with words or weapons. Weapons that's words and actions that's heard. Probably something unheard of. With rhymes that murder, take my name to the top, and I'm the unmurdered, and that's unheard of. Take that to the top with 3 shots, they all lined up. I make the cash half your motherfuckers wish to have. I'll drink to that right before I pass out, cause it's lights out when the lights is out. No matter how hard I try to keep my eyes open, I feel like I'm rowing oceans. Maybe I'm hopeless, or it's a half a day of smoking. Nah, dog, maybe just growing pain. No matter how hard I try to keep my eyes open, I feel like I'm rowing oceans. Maybe I'm hopeless, or it's a half a day I'm smoking. Nah, dog.
What up? Paulie P from Booth TV. How's everybody doing today? With my friend Laurel. We're friends who we met in the local community, a house that we go and party at. The Haunted Cat House, right? It's a good group of friends. Best people. You can always go there and be yourself. Unless you're a dick, they don't really like people being mean. So if you're a prick, don't bother. If you're an asshole with too many fucking opinions that are mean opinions, don't fucking bother. You want to go and feel like truly accepted for who you are and just hang out, fucking enjoy yourself. Fuck you gotta be friends with somebody, but you know, get some good friends that fucking care about people. Everybody. We met through this community, and a lot of people into the BDSM, even just like dresser, you know, kind of culture. I didn't really know what it stood for, to tell you the truth. I looked it up when I was asking what it meant. And so the BDSM stands for?
Oh, it's bondage, domination, sadism, and masochism.
And masochism, right? And that's in like your clothing, a lifestyle. When the same people that are into this, you know, they wear a suit and tie to work sometimes. So just realize that everything's not like, oh, it's not like life isn't like that. And the discussion we have is that a lot of those get-togethers is like pre-discussion. It's not like stuff comes up on the fly. It's like always talked about before people would get together, and everybody knows what's going to be happening.
Oh yeah, so there's a very large emphasis on consent.
Yeah.
And people tend to negotiate scenes.
So like before you go, they know exactly what's going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that after a while, if you're in a dynamic with someone, you know that person's limits and safe words and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but when you're first, I think, like, getting together with people, you want to definitely negotiate.
So it's kind of like, you know, not like an auction, It's like, we're gonna whip some chains and fucking get it all down a little bit. Like, not like that, but it's kind of like, listen, I'm into this. It's like, well, that might be a little too much for me. Maybe we use a softer material or something like that. Mm-hmm. Is that word? Remember, consent's number one, people. Get with it and get away from it. Like I said, no mean shit. Don't go down around there. We'll throw you on the bed of nails. The one with all the barbs on it, though. The mean one, not the nice one. That's the non-consenting bed of nails. Once you lay down on that, you never get to get up. Alright. Sorry, I had to do that real quick. Sorry, I went to this bed.
The non-consenting bed of nails.
The non-consenting bed of nails. Once you get put there, you never, ever get up. I know you're apprehensive about this, so I'm going to start off with a little story. I was trying to think when I seen you at that party, when you said you wanted to be on, doing the interview with me. I was buzzing, but I mean, I was just like a 6-pack of Bud Lights and half a thing of fucking, what's that, it tastes like Fireball?
Yeah.
So by the time I got home, I finished out the bottle of Fireball in the car, and then what do I have here? Handles of vodka.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
I told you. I mean, you've been watched every single one. If I have a question about who's in what episode, I gotta ask you. Like, what episode was this person in? You're like, well, I can. You narrow it down to like 2 episodes. There's not a lot of people that can do that.
I love what you guys are doing. I love your show.
We'd like to have a good time. We're trying to get more and more people involved. That's why I was really excited that you said you'd come and do a little conversation with me. So some of the stuff that Laurel's been getting into is like miniature figurines. BDSM 420 figurines, and through the past couple weeks you've managed to cross the arts and make up a couple little settings of the miniatures. I thought it was really cool. I mean, like what do you say, the bombs that you put in the one that we did last week, you didn't make, but you actually spent time. I seen them. We're going to show you later on. She did a little case. Actually, we just put the clip in right now. It's a little case with some little bombs in it, which is really cool. And I when you said you did them by hand, I thought they'd just be like not like the ones that you brought over. But they're as good as better than the ones that you brought over.
No.
Yeah, those ones are glass. You did yours that I play.
Well,
that's my opinion.
Oh, thank you.
Like these ones, like they glued together. Yours are like straight up. Just let you know. And that clip is gonna be in there when we're talking right there. Just so you know. FYI, handmade. Learn how to do it. Practice your art. Ask her. See, silence speaks a million words. Believe it or not. She's just befuddled, mind bottled.
I don't know what to say.
We could say anything you want to say. That's the beauty of it. Shit, if I don't like what I said, I'm going to edit it out. So if I don't like what you say, I'm definitely keeping that in there. Just kidding. Oh, maybe not.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. On to the miniatures. So you got a couple of displays. We're going to blast them in and out of this interview. But we did like the miniature, and it's just on like a little shelf. And we'll show you. We'll blast them right now. Just to let you know, this next clip we're going to show you is just a bunch of miniatures on a little shelf that's like this big by this big, and it's like this deep. So we're gonna show you some interesting scenes. We rolled it out. We made up a little like a miniature scene, and it's like a gothic hill. It's like a little weed thing with like a BDSM table and some dildos and some bongs on it. A cool little setup. That's one of the ones. And we're gonna give you a little clip of what I have going on over here. You can't see it yet because I haven't shown you, but you're gonna be able to see it after. Thank you. What else? Huh? What else? You got perfect 20/20 vision, I found out. Mm-hmm. Does not mind driving at night. Used to do a job that involved deliveries and had to drive in the snow a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Had done 360s getting on the highway, which was not a fun situation for her. Why don't you try and do watercolor painting and make it look like popping like this one over here? You can't do it. It can't be done.
That's
Cannot.
Not true.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because you did it.
Yeah.
So I'm just challenging people, and I want to see them. Blast them in at us, guys. Party people. Right? That's a beautiful painting. Don't try and buy it, because it's not for sale. Just comment. Love it. Subscribe. I mean, you want to hate, you can hate, but I ain't going to be nice to you if you ain't nice to us. That's the bottom line. You don't want to see Polly get mean. He gets really mean.
The haters can hate.
and making just stay making shit happen. You just talk about think about what you're saying, because you can tell.
I think watercolor
you can see the
is
different
harder
layers
than oil painting, and,
and
it's because so much of the paper is shining through. Okay, you can very easily make a mistake with watercolor.
Yeah.
And you can't fix that.
You can't?
Like, no, because it gets darker and darker, and there gets to be a point where, like, you can't fix mistakes you make with watercolor. You can fix any mistake with oil painting.
Oh, by putting it over, right?
Yeah, by painting over it.
Yeah, so you're saying the more...
So watercolor is challenging for that reason, because, like, if you splatter, like, let's say color, like... Okay, I can't see. Right here. Yeah. You splatter a big blob. Right?
Yeah, it's going to be there.
You can't get rid of that.
There's no dabbing that out.
Yeah, but with acrylic and oil color, you can just paint right on top.
They'll make like a sham well for oil painting. Like you just like sucks it up. Like
you also can use that stuff we were talking about.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called.
Shit. It's like a fuel, right?
Yeah.
Turpentine.
Turpentine. You can turpentine it like right off your canvas.
But that right there. I mean, you're talking about oil based, right?
Painting,
yeah, oil paint. Yeah.
When it's still wet, you can just take it right off.
Yeah. Don't do that to your watercolors. That'll fuck it up.
It's more forgiving, like acrylic painting and oil painting is more forgiving than watercolor.
Because you can make up the fine points with a layer, but I think in professional painting, to be able to tell when like there's mistakes painted over in like layers, right? Like if you're a sloppy painter and you just clean it up by putting layer over layer, they can probably tell that it's built up in certain spots because you keep fucking up on like the peak of this or something, you know?
Yeah, but then you can make that work for you. In art, mistakes are subjective.
So how do you subject to that? How do you view it? What are you thinking about that, people? Alright, so this is the painting we're talking about here, right? And we're saying, so would all these colors be like a layer? Or would you talk about like maybe in the middle of the flower, would you start off and then go to the petals? Like for the layers, like is a layer like considered one color or?
Yeah, so basically you put like the yellow down and then you let the yellow dry and then you put other colors down so that the colors don't bleed into the yellow. So you get like a nice crisp color. Okay,
I get it. So would you start doing like maybe those pink flowers are further away from the yellow a little bit before the yellow is done drying and then maybe do the ones closer, or would you wait? Is it like you wait till it's completely done drying and?
Depending on what effect you're going for. You want it to be fully done drying.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
Unless you want colors mixing with each other. So like in the background, there's like a green and a blue, and they were kind of done like wet on wet. Okay. So they were sort of mixing.
You talk about like the inner growth there, like in between the flowers there? Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that. They figured out. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, check it out. And this is just one of the many talents. We're talking water painting colors, watercolor paintings, oil paintings, acrylic paintings, right? Yeah. And we got enough. I'd like to thank you. The first one-on-one interview with a female guest we've had. I'm gonna whip out some art here in a couple of seconds. We might take a little break, do another blunt, maybe a cigarette, have a little chat, freshen up, come back.
Hell yeah, man! That was cool to see all that art shit from her. She was.
I know many stuff like it, especially when you get real close. I can look at. You can make it look a lot bigger and a lot of space. Really, really talented.
Absolutely.
And I was just learning stuff. Just hanging out with her and stuff. Yeah. Looking cool.
I mean, honestly, I don't know really
Laurel
a
Grasso.
lot of shit. Laurel Grasso on Instagram. I don't know a lot of shit about art, but I never knew you couldn't. How difficult it was to not fuck up a watercolor.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. She was talking about the different layers, so it doesn't run. I mean, You know, we could have talked about it for hours. I kind of pushed it along, and she was saying I took a lot of words out of her mouth, and I apologize for that. This is my first time in here for a little bit. I'm just excited.
It was a little exciting. But no, she's definitely been a big supporter of Booth TV, and we want to give a major shout out to that.
Yeah, thanks. Comment, like, and subscribe. We love all you guys, and you know we got some crazy fictitious statistics. I fucking love.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just some random stuff. We had a lot of fun this week, I would say.
We did have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun packed. And it's like, for the interviews, combination of last week and this week, to see clips from both. So it's really cool.
But check us out. It was cool, man. I saw this thing. They did this study, right?
Yeah.
And they did like 1,000 people, whatever.
They
asked them what their favorite coffee was, right?
Yeah.
And everybody gave them their coffee, whatever. And then they did a blind taste test with all the same people.
Yeah.
And it turned out like 70% of people, based off of this group of 1,000, actually don't drink coffee that they actually like.
This is not a fictitious statistic.
No, this is a real thing.
So that's pretty cool, dude.
It's crazy to think because like coffee is a huge.
But I really think this goes back to what we're really trying to say is that don't be stuck in your own little bubble, and you got to kind of expand and go beyond.
Try shit.
When you think of $20 for a fucking thing of coffee like this, you don't want. How can you spend $20 on one you're not sure if you're gonna like or not? If you're already okay with the one you're used to.
Well,
then you have to.
It brings up an interesting point too, because like for me, right? Like I don't personally care what coffee I get.
I do,
but I honestly go with the cheapest.
If I don't like the taste, I do not swallow.
Yeah. Well, I started getting the like the Tedeschi's coffees.
Yeah, right. Oh, 99 cents.
Well, it's $1.99.
Oh yeah,
but like it's still. I mean, you can get 2 of those bitches for the same price as one iced coffee.
Yeah, and they both taste like shit.
But I don't agree. I mean, I like it.
If you, dude, you know, I'm not gonna knock your flavor.
But I want to hear from you guys because like, do you drink more expensive coffee because it's better, or do you drink cheaper coffee?
AKA Starbucks or
even Dunkin' Donuts at this point.
I mean, if you like the flavor of Dunkin' Donuts, is the convenience factor.
So what is it for you? Is it taste or is it price?
Flavor profile.
Yeah.
Price. Convenience.
I personally.
It's pretty simple. Flavor profile, price, convenience. Convenience.
Yeah.
Price. Flavor profile.
Yeah, and I'm curious too to see like have you branched out and tried other coffees and found that you like them
just
better?
like a different flavor. How many have you had like a flavor you've had before that you had and you just can't remember what it was? You remember what it was, you just can't find it anywhere because that would suck. And maybe we can help.
That would suck.
I'd go on Google and find that shit for you.
Yeah, but
or for you too.
Here's some in the comments, motherfuckers. Coffee. How you feeling?
Coffee.
But let's drop that fictitious statistic on right now.
What's up? Bam. Permission to speak, mistress.
Fictitious statistics with Polly P.
Oh, snap. That's me. 0.1% of the world's populace is asexual, which means that they're content not having sex with any other human being. Of people who have sex on a regular basis, 13.43 actually prefer the missionary position over any other one. 85.76% actually fantasize about sexual activities that they do not exercise or perform with their partner or any other individual. If you type in a Florida man, then the time and date of your birth, the chances of finding a fucked up story is 3,796 to 1. If you're camping under the moon in the Everglades, the chance of getting eaten by a 1,000+ pound boa constrictor or python is more than likely.
Good boy, let's go.
I feel like a pit bull. So, I heard about this plane. It took off from London. Okay. It was flying to the U.S., right? Okay. It was flying at 13,000 feet, right? And the passengers noticed like a really, really loud noise, and they noticed it was cooler inside the cabin than normal. So one of the passengers went to the back of the plane. It was like rented out for a small group of people at this time. They say 170 people could help it. So they went to the back of the plane to check it out, and they looked. There's like a flap going like this beside one of the windows. Upon this, 2 of the windows were missing the outer pane. It popped out in the back of the plane. So it was like ear popping, like really, really loud, like And they said it was like I would have just fucking shit.
Well, I thought when you lose cabin pressure in a plane, it makes you kind of.
Well, no, they didn't lose cabin pressure though. The outer window. Yeah. I think it was 2 layers of windows, so the outer window had popped off.
But they still had the.
And they said that it happened because of like they used the plane in like a photo shoot. Like a music video or something like that. And some of the lights that they had for the shoot like heated up the seals and they popped up.
I bet you. Of course, it was a rapper.
So the pilots came back and inspected it.
Yeah.
And then they turned around. So 36 minutes, you're sitting there like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Like, you know, I mean, I guess if you grow some nuts and realize there's just some fucking windows, but you know that's not safe. That's not good. And I would have pulled them all rat.
Yeah.
I just looked for like the hottest chick and tried to just fuck her on the way back. Just in case things don't go down okay, baby.
Well, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think like they don't have the window like 2 inches further than the slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's 2 layers there anyways. It was just that the outer layer of 2 of the windows in the road popped out, and then there was like 3 or 4 other windows that were damaged too. Yeah. So that would not have been cool. I wouldn't have been okay with that.
No, that would have been some shit.
And what do you do? Because you can, is that like, I think I hook up the people with some cash for just being on that flight.
I find the one parachute.
One parachute. Like the captain gets on the plane. If there's an emergency, there's only one parachute.
Yeah.
I'm the captain. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
That parachute is mine. He jumps out the front window and gets sucked in the propeller or whatever, one of the jet engines.
That'd be a waste of the one parachute.
No, yeah, pretty much. There goes the captain and any chances you have.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, sometimes life's a bitch, but you just gotta get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
Go get up and do something. Yeah. To get it, you gotta get up to fucking get it.
Get it.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for tuning in with us, guys.
Yeah. Once again, Boot TV. And don't forget, you can find us on Facebook.
Right. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Boot TV. You can find us on SoundCloud. Ghetto Booth. Basically, you can find us anywhere it says
GhettoBooth.com. And actually, we're gonna put this up. Why don't you fucking hit this little caption for us? We got a little thing we're gonna flash up here at the end. Yeah. Check it out. Share that with your friends, and it's just a thing that they can click on and get right to subscribing to our asses.
Yeah. QR codes and shit. Right? We advanced now.
Thanks a lot, Rochi. Happy birthday, Wolfie, Jay.
Till next time.
Haunted Cat House. We appreciate you guys. What? Laurel Grasso. Thanks a lot for coming and hanging out. Come on now. Let's do this, guys. Booth TV out.
Peace.
Yeah. What up? Y'all know who this is. BBG. Paulie P. That's right. Hip hop. Roach for cracking. What you know about that? We got Paulie P. It's the Ghetto BT. Chronicles. It's like we the GBC. The kill sound. Fast one's been around in the wheelhouse. Talk slow. Oh no. Here we go. Dope. As we pick it up a little the metal with your mind of time. Break it down and take the sounds and place it deep inside your mind. Let them give chase to leave the dust. Feel the rushes we leave on this place up. In outer space way too hot to touch. Too hot gonna burn up. Impossible obstacles. We topple those without them foes. Can't stop us now. How you gonna shut down when they don't stop at a solo? I guess I should go ahead and lose it now. Keep hitting you with music. You could call this shit abusive sound. We gonna get it poppin'. We have no other choice. Hold the world on our shoulders. Give it true hip hop a voice. You'll have to cope with that. GBC is dope for the tracks. We killing it every time. We know you feeling weird but sad. This shit is perfection. With every word, every time that we choose to hit the mic and spit a verse.
What can I say? Like an army of one.
Don't even think you're gonna get away with it. Don't even think you're gonna get away with it.
Take time to see me before you come to see me. Simply, it's simple. Are you simple? Don't come and talking to me like that. Look at your friend when you're talking to me, motherfucker. Talk to me with a startup while you're thinking about your mother, looking at your friend and his brother. Unass suckers coming off at me all wrong. I'm here where I'm at. Learned to deal with sad ass bag of bones long time ago. Don Polio, you were acting like you didn't know, and now you know and you're acting like you don't. Forbidden will bite my tongue when I was young. Once, only once, never again. I talk when I want to talk, whether you talking or not. Zero farts I got, you got 'em. Don't talk it off to yourself while you're walking by yourself and you're saying that I'm the selfish one.
What can I say? Like an army